Welcome to study an interesting lesson, Saving Dory. This is Mrunal Malve from Prabhat Kids School. You all children are fascinated by animation films. Many of you might have spent a lot of their time watching cartoons on TV, which they shouldn't. Most of the cartoons and animation films are just for entertainment. Its imagination often marvels us. But we seldom think whether it is real or whether it could affect us positively. You children often demand some new things after looking in advertisements. Without understanding its worth, you insist that it should be brought for you. The present lesson is an article that describes the impacts of animation films on the minds of people and how it affects the balance of the natural habitat of the sea. It describes how films about animals affect the environment and nature. Perhaps many of you have watched the animated film Finding Nemo, released in 2003, and its sequel film Finding Dory, released in 2017. These films have characters like Nemo, Dory, Bruce, and Crush. Finding Nemo describes the journey of a clownfish, Marlin, and Regal, that is Royal Blue Tang, to rescue Marlin's son Nemo, who is stolen from his coral reef home. He is stolen and taken in care of a dentist nurse. While Finding Dory describes the epic adventure of a forgetful blue Tang to search his parents. Here, epic adventure means great or grand adventure. Both these films are touching, funny and inspiring. These tell us about the beauty of the ocean, its coral reefs, and some of the most attractive sea life. Do you know what coral reefs are? A coral reef is an underwater ecosystem characterized by reef-building corals. Often it lies near the seacoast. It is a habitat of clownfish, regal blue tang, and numerous other sea anemones. Soon after the release of the films, people fell in love with clownfish and royal blue tang, ignoring the positive message of the film that these fishes should be allowed to live in their natural coral habitat and should not be taken to glass prison, that is fish pots. Clownfish became instantly in demand pets. It resulted in taking these clownfishes from their natural reef ecosystem. National Geographic claimed that the film had an adverse impact on nature conservation as the demand for clownfish more than tripled for aquariums. A conservation fund was established to protect clownfish, savingnemo.org. It stated that every year 1 million clownfish are taken from coral reef systems for aquariums. 4 million of these fish are sent to the USA. It has caused almost extinction of the fish in certain areas in Southeast Asia. Clownfish is also known as anemone fish. It is also found in Indian and Pacific Oceans. They are usually found living in sheltered reefs. They have symbiotic, that is interdependent relationships with sea anemones. These are marine predatory animals that look like a beautiful flower. They protect each other from predators and also exchange nutrients. The clownfish even cleans the anemone while the anemones keep it long and sharp pincers to capture prey and scare predators. What is an amazing wonder of nature is that these fish develop into male first and became female as matured fish in order to reproduce. They lay their eggs on a flat surface near their anemone hosts. The regal blue tang found near the Central Pacific or Japan and Australia also live in the coral reefs. When they see a predator, they often play dead by laying on their side and staying motionless till the creature passes by them. They are very important to the coral reefs. They eat excess algae in the reef and prevent the algae from causing suffocation to the reef and tiny creatures there. Often, marine fish harvesting techniques are careless and cruel. Many of the fish die before they are shifted to aquariums. Often, cyanide poisoning is used to harvest fish. Cyanide acts as an anesthetic that helps the harvesters to easily collect the fish. Another impact of Finding Nemo was that some aquarium owners who kept clownfish saw the film and felt so bad that they released their pets into the wild. As these lives are delicate and live in special reef habitats, they died. Many children flushed their clownfish down the toilet, hoping of setting them free. When Finding Dory was released, marine scientists had a clear message: don't it happen to Dory. The real blue tang, which unlike clownfish cannot be bred in captivity, should suffer the same fate. It is estimated that around 3 lakh blue tangs are bought and sold across the world. But a regal blue tang is also known as blue surgeon fish or doctor fish. This is because they have sharp poisonous spines which are shaped like a surgeon's knife. There are 28 different species of clownfish. They come in many colors such as pink, red, yellow, black, brown and multicolored stripes. All clownfish are born male and can turn into females. But they cannot go back to being males once this change is made. Like clownfish and regal blue tang, the same is the fate of some rare birds. You have seen Snowy Owl in Harry Potter's films. Harry Potter's love for his pets sparked an increase in the demand for owls as pets in many countries. But many birds died in animal shelters. Moreover, owls are illegal to own in many countries. Again, a film based on a series of comic books, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that describes pizza-loving turtles. It also saw a huge increase in turtles as pets, but many of them abandoned. Look, these beautiful films were based in fact to promote the theme of nature conservation. But then, why do these films cast such opposite impacts? How the films giving a conservation message leave us with a crisis of nature? The writer questions himself. The writer finally points out that it is our greed to own beautiful possession as the real cause to overlook the message actually conveyed in the films. If we really love and admire these marine creatures, we should raise awareness about their condition. The message of the films is clear, and that is just let them keep swimming in the ocean. Dear students, you also have read a beautiful poem describing sea creatures. Yes, upon the songs of whales. What do you find common in them? These describe marine life. Of course, this lesson describes tiny sea creatures living in coral reefs that lie near the seashore, while the poem describes huge whales living in deep sea. Hope you have understood the lesson and enjoyed it. Once again, read the lesson thoroughly and solve the questions in your practice copy. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.